Hey guys, this is Vishal and welcome to this exclusive interview of our trading champion from Trader and Me program 3.1 batch. And I like his enthusiasm. He's there with Malkansview since 2015 now. Done so many other programs with us. Finally jumped into Trader and Me in the last year, and now finally successfully running the trading business. So let's welcome Puneet Agarwal from Gurgaon.
Thank you, Vishal.
Hi, Puneet. How is it going? Tell me, how did you first land up at Malkansview in 2015?
So somewhere in 2015, there was one broker who introduced me to the world of charting and analysis. And then I started, YouTube was fairly new at that time. And, I started searching for more information. When I don't even remember, but I somehow landed on your RSI video. Okay. And that caught my attention and finally enrolled for the course. At that time, I was using MACD, and that was somehow not working for me. Okay. And then I saw that, there's something missing. Right. And you happen to be in Bangalore conducting a 2-day ABCT, if I correctly remember. At that time, it was 2 days.
That time it was 2 days.
Yeah, and remember Pride Hotel in Bangalore where I attended the class, and that is how my journey started.
Okay, so tell me, in the last 5-6 years of your trading journey, let's say before you joined Trader in Me program, how was your approach towards trading and business and investing? What was the kind of approach you had?
There was a lot of hearsay. Definitely, indulging in what the TV is saying and the newspapers and listening from friends and jumping onto trades. कि भाई तू ये ले ले, ये तो बहुत ऊपर चला गया अभी, like fear of missing out. So everything was discretionary. Right. And even during when I was doing my Star Trader and everything, there was a lot of community talk. And that did not let me focus. And so I made some, lose some. And in the end, I thought that, there's something, I'm not able to bring my discipline back. Right. And that is when I spoke to one of my friends, Ankit, who attended actually, whom I introduced him to the Star Trader program. But then he told me that, Puneet, why don't you join the Trader in Me, which was earlier called something else. And yeah, so then I finally said that, okay, I need a coach.
Right. So what you did, individual programs in 2015, 16 and 17, which were 2-day, 3-day program, which covered most of the strategies. And then you joined 1-year program in 2020, and almost all the strategies would be same. So what is the difference do you see in this 1-year program? Because so many people are curious that what is there in 1-year program, like strategy can be taught in 2 days or 3 days. So what do you think is the 2 or 3 distinct things which makes Trader in Me a separate or a unique program?
Vishal, I would say one, and that is being accountable.
Yes.
Being accountable to someone. I can learn. I don't think you teach anything radically new in what you have in your YouTube videos, but I was not accountable to anyone.
Absolutely.
And when I bring accountability, for myself, कि मेरे ऊपर भी कोई है डंडा मारने वाला, that is where, it started working. Everything, that was the missing element.
Fantastic. I think that's the right thing. What you just said is because I also have coaches on me. I have also mentors on me who teach me various things, and I know all their stuff is there on YouTube. But the same thing, as you said, accountability and being answerable to someone and being responsible to someone makes all the difference in this thing. So now in this 1-year journey, I know we'll talk about numbers later, but what has shifted like as a human being, as a person, what has changed in your life?
So definitely, accountability comes from a certain responsibility, and responsibility has set in, not just in trading, but in my business. Looking, when I look at my trading journal, I don't just look at my trading journal. I also look at my business numbers in
Okay.
with a different perspective. I also look at my health numbers. That okay, let me set, if I can set up a trading game, that okay, I'll make this much, this is my trading goal. I can have a health goal and a business goal and a relationship goal. So
Wow.
uh, so that accountability has set in. If my daughter expects something out of me, that I can set up a goal with her, that okay, let's co-create this.
Great.
So that has impacted in a lot of other areas. The discipline, I realized that when I bring discipline to one area of my life, I can replicate that to others.
Perfect, perfect. And let's say, or going through all the Meghna session which you went through in 3.1 batch and all those worksheets and all. Now, is there anything which you have adapted as a daily habit or ritual in your life, like maybe affirmations or anything like that?
Uh, so I was really touched by the abundance session,
Right.
and I could see that there was somebody who told me before 2015 कि यार पैसा तो ना ऐसे हवा में बनता है. And I was very physical about money, that money is very physical. But when I could see abundance, कि I was very clear that जो समुंदर के पास रहते हैं वो पानी बाल्टी में नहीं भरने का फिक्र करते. So if I am in the ocean of this money, then I don't have to worry about कि मेरे खत्म हो जाएगा, where is it, and that got me into what I've taken back from that is I can keep learning and I
Yes.
can keep evolving, and there is no end to it.
Yeah.
And if I'm, as long as I know that I can take out money from one pocket just by learning a skill, then I can, other people's money is my money.
Yes. Okay. Especially in stock market. Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Fantastic. And now let's talk about the program. Like, out of all the things which you've learned in technical, which I think you already learned in 15, 16, 17 also. And again, you like relearned or revised it in Trader in Me. So what stands out for you? What suits you? Like, are you a top bottom person, or are you a options person, or are you a positional trade person? What kind of trading suits you?
So I've tried many strategies, but yes, top bottom stands out for
Okay.
sure. And earlier, like top bottom, I learned in when I did my Star Trader, the millionaire trader program, right?
Yeah.
And at that time, I could not stay in the trade, and I had this itch of getting out and then not catching it back. There was no discipline. It was all over the place, and I could not hold on to sit tight. There was no
Right.
sit tight in my life. But now, with Trader in Me, I could actually sit on bigger trades,
Right.
and so that stands out. And plus, I've realized that with doing top bottom and on certain stocks like DLF is something that I can talk to the chart,
Wow.
and the chart talks to me कि इधर से ही घूमेगा, इधर ही ये support लेता है, यही वाला moving average है. So so if I'm doing with one stock, it's like you can keep dating that chart.
Great, great. That's a great, that's a great analogy. And I like that thing, because that's exactly what I tell students, that once you look at a particular chart or a particular stock for a consistent period of time, it will start talking to you and you will start understanding the language of that. And I think that's a great point. I'm hoping and wishing for everyone to reach that stage where you get so comfortable. It's like maybe, as you said, your girlfriend, right? uh,
Yeah.
and you know where, how the mood and how the swing will happen up and down.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And let me
And
talk about, yeah.
one thing that I wanted to add was that, the moment I started talking to DLF, I said कि DLF में से ही पैसा निकाल के DLF का ही घर खरीदूंगा. So that's my business goal now.
Oh wow, that's great. That's a great story and a great goal for you to have it. Now let me talk about anything else, like apart from top bottom. Do you do swing trading or positional trading? Anything else you do, or you just focus on top bottom?
I focus on top bottom. Plus, there is, while I have a full-time dealer who's managing my top bottom trades, but then there is always this itch कि मेरे को भी एक कुछ करने का रोज का. So I do some discretionary swing trades, which I manage on my own. But those are very few in between. So mainly top bottom.
Okay. I remember you sending me a snapshot of your journal sometime back. So I know there must be some improvement in that after those days. So what kind of numbers we are looking at, kind of what kind of capital we have been trading, and what kind of percentage we have return generated already?
Right. So on my personal front, I've deployed 15 lakhs, and then I also use a company account, which is about 20 lakhs. So in total, about 35 lakhs. And we've been, so over the last 2 years, it has been 27% profit.
27 annually.
Annually.
Yeah. Great.
And what's great about what's even greater is that, journaling was an absolute new for me. You have been telling me since 2015 ki everybody should have a journal and you should write your emotion and everything. But it was only in the Trader in Me program when I started journaling. And I started also recording my Sigma, that is, profit over total number of trades. And
Great.
it was the Sigma number which actually kept my conviction high.
Great.
And I realized that I can lose money, I can make money, I can lose all my money. But as long as I am Sigma positive, the conviction, I cannot earn back my conviction.
Wow.
But I can earn back money. पैसा बन जाएगा जब भी बनना होगा. But conviction एक बार गया तो गया.
Right.
And I have seen people around me कि उनका एक बार लॉस हुआ तो 15 साल के लिए मार्केट से बाहर हैं.
Yes.
But so I hold conviction very dear to my chest, and that journaling keeps my conviction recharged.
Great. And that's a great point for viewers also, that no matter what kind of trading you do, what stage of your life you are into trading, you should journal your trades regularly so that you know where you are going, where you're going right, where you're going wrong. And it will give you that confidence and conviction, especially during the losing times, that overall it's a game which you're winning, but journaling will only show you that part of your own self, right? And I think that's a great lesson. Now, let me tell you, what is your future plan next 3 years, 5 years? Where do you see yourself in terms of trading?
So I definitely I'm going to, one is that we use trading as a hedge for my own business. So I'm going to increase my capital, probably, my ultimate goal is to actually retire in the hills and trade from there.
Wow.
So that's what I'm going to do, and probably do what I love doing, which is music and playing instruments.
Wow.
So that's what it is. And then obviously share this knowledge with others. And when I say sharing, it's more about getting them present to this world, that money is not just physical, it is something which you generate yourself from within.
Right.
And it's abundant. And then introduce them to your programs, which where I understand that not everybody can deliver in a way that you can deliver. So I leave the delivery to someone else and focus on bringing people.
Great. That's great. That's fantastic. And okay, and what do you think now? Let's say the kind of conviction and the confidence which you have in the market, in the trading, and in the strategies. Plus, you have your own flourishing business of Ayurveda. So I want you to know that what are you grateful for now? Like, are you at more peace and grateful and in abundance, or you're still fighting the odds?
I think I'm very grateful for settling myself with the unnecessary, giving up all the unnecessary meanings of money and wealth, and settling myself with that. If everything is around me, I can move things with my own affirmations.
Great.
Right? And so everything starts with me. And if I am the cause of everything in life, then I can generate anything, whenever, wherever, and with whomever.
Wow. Meghna would have loved to hear that that angle of yours, and I am sure she's going to watch this. And of course, what advice would you give to a person, let's say, who's watching this and who might be interested to join Trader in Me next batch?
So I would, there's only one advice, which is having a committed coach. If you have a coach who's committed for your performance and you are accountable to him or her, that's what I would advise, and everything falls in place, and you're empowered. Again, conviction is something that cannot be bought. Conviction comes from being accountable to someone else.
Wow, that's great. And let me ask you, just to put salt on your wounds, maybe possible that do you regret doing Trader in Me 3 years later in your life?
Yes, I do regret, definitely, but that is I've come about, and I would say that do not slack over it. Listen to your coach. I did not listen to you, and then Ankit intervened, and thank you to him to intervene and said that, okay, nothing doing, I want you there.
Yes. So in short, like, not just because of me teaching you, or even I have experienced the same, that many times we resist so much to do something or learn something or to hire a coach, and then we realize that I should have done this earlier. But as they say, that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, and that's what has happened. And I guess now the future looks good. Of course, we are sitting on a big bull market, and we have all the tools and strategies, and also all the abundance which we talk about, to take care of everything what we want in life. Right. So thank you so much, Puneet, for joining today on this show. And I hope it inspires a lot of other people. And he's doing a full-time business, flourishing business. Along with that, he's trading also. It's not that you have to sit in front of the screen and do intraday trading and all those things, but generate a wealth using simple strategies, and also do what you love to do, your passion. Right. Thank you so much, Puneet, for joining today.
Thank you, Vishal. Always a pleasure.
All right, great.
Bye-bye.
All the best. Thank you so much.
सो देखा आपने कैसे उन्होंने रिजल्ट्स को अचीव किया। कोई भी बैकग्राउंड से हो, ट्रेडर बन सकते हो। खाली आपको थोड़ी मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी, थोड़ा पढ़ाई करना पड़ेगा, थोड़ा बैक टेस्टिंग करना पड़ेगा। यू विल हैव टू वर्क हार्ड एंड देन यू कैन बिकम अ प्रोफेशनल ट्रेडर। नाउ दे ऑल दिस आर माय ट्रेडर इन मी स्टूडेंट्स। वी हैव अ प्रोग्राम कॉल्ड ट्रेडर इन मी 1 year program, and it is starting soon. The next batch is starting here in this month. And if you want to check out more details, if you're committed, if you're ready to put some money, if you're ready to put some effort, if you're ready to have that enthusiasm to learn and give this new profession some time and effort so that you become the level where you want to in terms of being a professional, then check out the details for this new batch of Trader Me program 4.5 at malkanwebinar.com.